Hello, everybody. Today I have with me Danny Spencer. How are you today?
Good.
Good.
I'm very excited to be doing this.
Yeah, this is awesome. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself and, uh,
Ooh.
you know, just kind of introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Danny Spencer. I'm with Key Realty. I am 35, married with 3 kids, and why not throw real estate on top of that? just
Why not?
let's just keep doing more and more. So, I'm very excited. This is a new career to me. I've been in for about 6 months now, and I just think it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, and you're off to a great start too, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm keeping myself very busy. I'm currently with my second and third sale right now, so I'm not too mad. Without
Probably like the first
yeah,
month to the second month to the
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's exciting.
What's it like? Can you talk about your first deal? What was that like?
Oh, my first deal was far too easy. So I knew like, okay, this isn't really what real estate is.
Sure.
It was by far the most perfect clients, perfect scenarios, and it went well. And then my second and third deals going on now were contingencies. So I went from the easiest to the hardest scenarios, I feel like, but
Yeah.
now I can handle anything, right?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Why real estate?
Why not? I don't know. I'm never really young.
The most honest
It
answer.
is. Why not? I don't know what I'm gonna do when I grow up still. I never did. So growing up, I just knew I wanted to be working with people, and I've worked in nursing homes, and I've done mental health, I've done bartending, I've done waitressing. Just any job I've ever had has involved people, and I love helping people. So when it came to real estate, it was a let's make people's dreams come true when they don't think that it's possible. And that's something that happened to me as well. And somebody helped me out. So I said, okay, well, now it's time to return that. Yeah.
Someone influence you or
Yes, yep, a key agent, actually, Justin's fan.
oh,
Yes,
yeah, right.
yeah, and then he joined his team, so, hey, Justin. We believe in him and
Yeah.
all the good things, but, yeah, it was just really wanting to give that feeling to other families. I don't think it's possible.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's great that you decided to kind of give back an experience that you had yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you weren't doing real estate, what would you be doing?
Yeah, who knows? Honestly, I am just a free bird, and
Yeah.
I kinda morph into things as I go because I think that each thing's cool to experience, and then after a while, you're like, "Alright, well, I either like it or I don't," and I move on.
Nice, do it.
I just do it.
Yeah,
I've never
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I have no idea what I wanna be. I just
Yeah.
love what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's something looks good, like okay, maybe I'll try that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
do that for a while. It's
Yeah.
fun until it's not fun. Then
And then you go on.
then you go on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just the way it works, you know?
Same.
Yes. So I do feel like every other thing I've done has been a job. I do feel like this is my first career. Like, I've never gone to school for a job before, or really studied any fashion. So the fact that I had studied for this and took so much time and,
Yeah.
really became something, now it's like, oh, I'm a big girl now.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a career.
Yeah.
So I could, maybe this is it. Maybe.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy
It's a different lifestyle from going from an employee to being self-employed.
Oh, it's
And how would you describe it?
being self-employed.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm disciplined. Good thing I love structure. I love schedules. I have color-coded systems for everything in my life. And if it wasn't for that, I couldn't be as successful as I'm starting out to be.
Yeah.
Because in real estate, it never stops, and it's just one of those different angles.
It's different.
Everything's so different, but luckily for me, it's actually good for me and my attention span.
Yeah.
And that way I can kind of do this and show a house and all these different things at any time.
Yeah.
I like how it's
Total flexibility and freedom.
absolutely.
Um, it's just different. Yeah.
And I like that. I wanted the flexibility with having children. I work in corporate as well. So in a corporate standpoint, thankfully I had good bosses, but to have to ask for time off when your kids are sick or,
Yeah.
things like that, it's just like, can I be a mother today? My kids be okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh, hey, I have control and more
Yeah.
autonomy in my life. And I just thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, yeah, sometimes, I mean, for me, it's entrepreneurial all the way.
Yeah.
I could not, I mean, I can do it, but I don't know if I'd be as happy just, working a 9 to 5 or for somebody else, unless I really believed in their company with
Correct.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it started to be. Well, wow, I give a lot of time and effort to other people's pockets.
Yep.
What if I just returned that same energy in myself?
Yeah.
And there's no way I can't succeed, because I'm a hard worker. So
Are you from the area or?
I am. Yeah, I'm born and bred in Toledo.
Oh, okay.
East side of Toledo. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So
Yeah.
you're local.
I am. I'm a local, and that's one thing I really enjoy with people. I know a city, been here for my entire life, and I recently moved into a country setting. So now I know rural, a little bit, but oh yeah, city all the way for sure.
Are you more of a city girl or country girl?
I don't know either. I do like more, I can't even say more country. I like the elbow room
Yep.
of the country.
Yeah.
I like the peace. I like presents.
I like those. Isn't it a little
It's a little
scary?
yeah, it is. It's a little like, what was that noise? You know?
Oh, it's just the wind.
Yeah. So there are times where you miss a city.
It's dark out in the country.
Pitch black.
Dark, dark.
And every noise, you can't see what it is.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, the bugs are different. They're larger.
Bugs are different. Yeah.
It's one of those things you just gotta adapt to.
Yeah. It's one of those ideas where I think I would like it. Maybe being on several acres of land, but then it gets dark and it gets
See.
kind of remote, and then like especially in the winter and you can't see anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's one of those, like, I don't mind driving. I think it's a very peaceful endeavor, but I drive so much just to even get to where I started. I don't know where I need to be. So I'm like, hey, I'll be in 45 minutes. And just glad to drive 35 to even get to a central location. But other than that, it's just peaceful. I enjoy that.
And then it's how's so what your family think of your career change and stuff like that?
They think it's cool. My kids,
Are they happy with you?
they
Yeah,
are.
okay, cool.
Yeah, we're all adapting during my 9 to 5, and then I'm off, and it's us all evening. So the change of scheduling.
It is different because you're was this a 6 o'clock on a Friday and you're working
Yeah,
hour and
yeah, consistently.
yeah.
Yeah, so I make sure that, my time with my children and my wife are always reserved. There's times dinner tables, it's always phones down, we eat dinner together every day. Those moments are very important to me.
Yeah, right.
So those things we continue. However, in the real estate world, like overall, the kids are super stoked. Seeing a sign with their mom's face in the
Oh yeah.
like,
We're probably gonna see this video.
oh god,
Well,
yeah, there's your rubbish. Like, hey kids. So things like that, I think it's cool. And for me to show the children, I'm in my mid-30s, and you can start over. And if you're not happy with something, just change it. We don't have to be stuck. We don't have to refrain from really growing into a new version of ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think it's super important to teach, especially with my daughter. That I believe in, teaching women, especially, like, you don't have to be what you're told you are set to be in life. And I think it's super important to teach her.
I think continued growth in education is important because, let's face it, when we're in our 40s, we're different when we're in our teens and our 20s and 30s. So, I don't, to me, it's not a weird concept to change careers and do different things in life because you change as a person.
Yes,
Yeah.
see, and that's how I believe you too. But I just do see so many people, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you get the good job when you're 18 and you retire at a certain age, and I love that for people, and I'm glad that works for them. I just can't.
I'm not built for that.
I'm not built for that. So I like that I can show my children just a different aspect, and I get to adapt my ways. And even for my wife's schedule, she's independent as well. She's a tattoo artist.
Ah,
So yeah, so with her schedule, we get to kind of work around and make more time for ourselves, and have little date lunches and
yeah,
like
yeah. No, that's cool. So she's an artist too.
yeah, she is.
Oh,
Who
cool.
else? Actually, not biased, but us.
Right. No, that's cool. What I was gonna ask you was, so is there anything that's different about real estate that you thought before you got into it? Is there something that kind of shocked you about real estate?
It ironically is people call nonstop. Like there is no business hour even for clients, but it does make sense because they're busy during the 9 to 5s. And, so I think the difference of on TV, they portray it as, oh yeah, you still have evenings to yourself or the weekend. No, it's different. But really nothing is like an ailment that I've been like, oh gosh, that really shocked me. But I just do think the consistent communication and that's good and I love it, but I am a person that like to shut it off at some point or relax if I can. And I'm very careful that way nothing goes mess through the cracks. But I do enjoy my time with a hot cup of tea or stretching, doing some yoga or things like that too, just to kind of
Yeah.
make sure I'm protecting myself and my care.
Do you do yoga?
I do yoga. I love yoga.
No. So there's hot yoga. There's different types of yogas.
I've never done the hot yoga.
Okay.
I do regular yoga. I just love it for holistic purposes. I really like we talked about breath work before. I love taking breath work classes. I believe this really brings you to your inner self, your inner child, things that you could help see about yourself and things you want to change about yourself. And so those two together, I love holistic healing. I just think that we are Mother Earth and we are our own temples and we have to protect ourselves and really listen to what we're meeting, kind of thing. So.
Are you into feng shui at all?
Yeah, I am. Enough. I just, not by book, like, oh, we need to move this around. I'm like, oh, something's off. I can tell energy. I just kind of like go off feeling a lot.
I do that a lot when I walk in. I'm like,
Absolutely.
it just feels weird.
It feels weird. And yeah, so
It does shut off your energy.
yes, and I'm consistently like rearranging my house. And I think for these reasons too, I have a million plants and
Yeah.
the plants like certain corners. And I think that certain candles should be in certain areas. And I love antiques. So my house is full of antiques. Just,
You're an old soul.
I am a very old soul. Yes. So, and it's just fun to me. I just like those things and, revitalizing spaces that I currently already have.
No, that's cool. I mean, you definitely, and I say this in a good way, you see the world differently.
Yes. Yeah. All the time I do like that.
Yeah.
There's one thing about myself. I thank you for saying that because I do find importance of that. And I think that's a really big piece of real estate. Even when I'm doing, open house and I make videos for the general public to be able to see inside these homes, I point out the features I think most people will overlook. I find the charm. I found the old mailbox doors or
You sound like a photographer.
yeah, you know what? Maybe my next job will be with you.
I'm on over.
Yeah, we'll start interning.
No, yeah.
So, but it is, I find those pieces, even walking around your studio today, I like the pieces that you had, the charm that, is within your spaces at all.
You notice little things and you notice little things in life, but then if you have the eye, then you can notice little things about people.
Correct.
And I think you kind of need that skill if you're an agent, because it's all about dealing with people.
And I believe that everybody is just like a beautiful being. We are all just, just beings existing, and I just think that everybody has something to them. Everybody is important and everybody's goals should be, honored and
Respected.
respected. Yeah. And I don't take that lightly. Those third things.
Yeah.
I like to be people specific in everything I do.
Yeah. So how do people find you if they want to do business with you? And
Well, I do. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and all the fun things. I go by hashtag Danny Spencer Sells. I thought that was kind of, nifty. So if on any social, it's easy to find me there. And then if not, just my phone numbers and business cards. I put myself into parades. I just try to make sure
I know you're pretty much everywhere.
I try, yeah, it's just, the way to win people over, but yeah, just over socials. And I'm also part of the Justin Span group now too. So anybody that knows Justin, he's building out and I'm one of the agents.
Yeah, that's awesome. Justin's a great guy. I know that
CJ.
he's got a lot of experience. So,
Yes.
so you should usually do all their
Yeah.
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 But
Awesome.
thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
It's been great. Sitting down to getting to know you a little bit more, and I think you're gonna be great. So
Thank-
I get excited to see your growth and kind of what you do.
Hey, we'll be together on it, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. Thank you.